I came here because this is important, because I care for this. I came here because there are no professional fundraisers here. It's only from the heart. But I'm telling you, there's no better or worthier goal for you to support. Not only do I want you personally to support it, I want you to get other people to support it too. So I want you to give. I want you to give money to this effort, because I know of no worthier cause. But I also want you to get your friends. And I pledge to you that I will do everything that I can when we have the capacity to help in a big way. But I want you to help in a big way now in your own capacities. It's something to be seen. When you have a person who normally would be in some cold apartment, or worse, in no apartment, when they're brought to this warm place and they're given care, they're given organized and steady regular meals, they're given cultural activities, they're taken care of in their medical needs, it's a different feeling altogether. There are many people, some fortunate people, who do not need this service. But I always say, each one of us is going to be there at the end. And I thank God that there are people like Nomi and people like the Davis family who care. I want you to care. And in our own city of Jerusalem, there are people who need our help today. There are things that we can do as a government, but there are things that we must have assistance for. And I want you to do what you can for this. There's plenty that you can do, and I'm sure you will do. It is a time of testing for us in Israel. We have many enemies, and they do not have our respect for life and our love of life. In fact, what they're about is destroying life, destroying our own lives, and by the way, in the process, sometimes immolating themselves. They have a cult of death. They have a cult of blood, and they're very dangerous. They're very, very dangerous. We have to stop them, and we have to defeat them, as we've defeated our other enemies across the generations, from Haman to the current Haman. I must say some good things came out of Persia, like Koresh, and some very bad things have come out, like Haman. And we have now a modern Haman. What they're about is destruction. What they're about is death. What we're about is life. And prolonging life and cherishing every individual life. And I can think of no more important and no worthier goal than protecting and helping our elderly people. It is said in one of the things I saw on the screen there, do not look at their age. Well, I beg to differ. I do look at their age. I do look at their age. V'hadarta pnei zaken. You know what that is? V'hadarta pnei zaken. You speak Hebrew? Yes. Hadarta pnei zaken is a Jewish saying. It's part of our tradition that says you respect. It's even more than respect. You revere the elderly. Not only because of their wisdom, but because of the fact that they represent us. They represent the continuity of generations, and they represent human life. They're the foundation of our families and of our people. So I do respect them from their age. I'll tell you why. My father is 98, young. My father is, for me, there is my father there, and my mother, my late mother, who was very close to Nomi. For me, each one of the people in this home that is going to be built is my father and my mother. And that's the way I want you to think about it. It's your fathers and your mothers. It may very well be, in some cases, your father and your mother. But we have to think about it in that sense, in the collective sense, that so exemplifies the moral nature of our people. So I've come here to tell you, Nomi, I said to you that if you organize a group in New York, I will come to it. You organized a group in New York, I came to it. And we have some very fine people. I ask you to open your hearts and give to the best cause there is. And I pledge to you, because now I have to go back to Israel. I'm going back to Israel to be in a position soon to help you more. Toda Rabah. Thank you very much.